My name is Justine. From a background point of view, I am a quality trainer, quality legislation mainly, but anti-racism. So currently I work for Show Racism Red Card, which is an anti-racism charity in the Northeast. But also before then, I've always worked within diverse communities and people have lived experience of racism, which is lucky because it means I've come into contact with people, lots of different cultures, lots of different countries of origin, and also lots of different religions. I myself am not religious. I am atheist, or I suppose the proper definition would be that I would be a spiritual atheist or an agnostic kind of spiritualist. But by that, I mean, I'm in touch with spiritual aspects, I suppose, of the planet, particularly in nature. But I don't myself believe in a God, although I respect others' rights too. So yeah, so that's my background. So today I'm going to be reacting for the first time, looking at some videos from IslamReact, which is about the faith of Islam.
والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically, it was a bit like the one that we saw before, where it was talking about kind of, the presence of kind of the Lord, but it was more about what Muhammad was offered and the person that he became. And so I liked it a little bit more from that kind of point of view, because it's talking about, I don't know, kind of like people's potential and historical, and also kind of like about blessings, about, as I've said, I've got no issue. It's about how people practice their religion. That's the kind of like the thing to me. And so with regards to that, again, a bit like the first passage, it was about going and being a good person. And not really. Again, similar to the other two, I like the recitations, to get running the music, kind of like the recitations. And again, and I suppose it goes with the images that you've got with along with these as well, is like it's kind of a peaceful and kind of like tranquil. All three images have done that as well. And so I think from that kind of like point of view, it puts people kind of in the right place, I suppose, really. Most definitely. It is about looking after people who are less fortunate than us, in the hope that, because all of us have got advantages in life and all of us have got disadvantages in life over each other. Even if it looks like you can particularly kind of like powerless, you will still have advantages over other people in one way or another. And the idea is that if you help out people where you have more kind of like power or kind of like influence or are able to do so, then the hope is that people will help you out where they have more power and influence than you. So with regards to that, I can see how all of that kind of like ties in together. With regards to, it doesn't really matter if a beggar comes to your door, then it's about kind of, that's the thing about faiths with me, all faiths, is that there's a grounding of all of the right things. It's just that people don't necessarily always do kind of like the right things. One of the things that I'm thinking about, interesting about this and the work that you're trying to do, is that I would say that the majority of people who have strong opinions on Islam, strong negative opinions kind of like on Islam, don't know any of this whatsoever. They don't read any of this. And also most of the people who've got strong kind of like opinions on Islam that we might go train from anti-racism, has probably never even met a Muslim or had a conversation. And so I think with regards to this, as I've said, I'm not a person of faith, but the reason why I think this is positive and this is good what you're trying to do is at least it's sharing something to do with the religion and faith with other people, because I think if we just rely on the media, people have a very wrong impression of what Islam is about.